So what brought about this is the reason why I want to talk about this quickly is because they're after our kids. The world is after our kids. The world is after our kids, and I'm so thankful and thank God that these children are here in the house tonight. That is just absolute. Thank you, parents. I mean, seriously. There's so much more that you guys could be doing right now, but you're not. You're here in the house, and that is a blessing. That is a blessing. The world is after our kids any way that they can. They're in the schools, on TV, cartoons. We seen a video a couple weeks ago how Cocomelon is programming little children, little babies to be addictions. They're getting them addicted by cartoons at the age of 1. They're starting that. They're starting that in the schools. Look at the stuff they're teaching. And the world, they're teaching that evil is good. That's what they're teaching. But now the big thing that I'm going to talk about just for a minute is this whole new Santa movie. That's the name of it, ain't it? What is it? Santa. Huh? Dear Santa?
No, Dear Santa. Oh my goodness.
Dear. Anyway.
It makes the letters of Satan. Santa.
That's it.
Satan.
I can't remember. See, that's how not important it is to me. It's called Dear Santa or something like that. And it's on Paramount Plus. It's a movie that's now streaming. And it's a movie, basically, a kid is writing a letter to Santa Claus. And instead of putting Santa, he puts Satan. He misspells it. He sends the letter to Satan, and Satan comes to him. This is a full-blown movie that they are marketing to children. To children. And you can look, I'm getting ads now on Facebook. You know, you scroll in and you get these pop-ups. You get these ads, hey, look what's now playing, blah, blah, blah. And just go to the comment section and look at how many times people say, oh, this is a wonderful movie. Oh, my family loved this movie. We loved it. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, it's got a sad ending. This is a movie about Satan. That's not a joke. Jack Black is playing Satan. And he comes, this is part of the trailer. I ain't seen it, nor do I want to see it. But he comes back and he says to the little kid, I'll give you 3 wishes. Whatever you want will be yours. But I'm going to take your soul afterwards. He literally says that. They ain't even hiding it no more. Full-blown Hollywood movie here. Trying to get your kids sucked in that early of an age. They ain't even hidden. Go look at the comment section. You'll be disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. It's important that we know we're not supposed to be. We're supposed to be separated from this world, right? You have a comment, and out of every 25 comments, there's one comment where somebody like us would say something. This is demonic and you should not watch it. And then, of course, you're going to have 530 laugh faces on it. You know, it's going to happen. Then you're going to have 40 comments talking about, oh, you're a crazy person. It's just a friendly little kids movie. Oh, is it? Is it? No, I don't think so. But this is why this is important, because Satan knows how to get into the home. Satan knows how to oppress your children. He does. And when you introduce certain things like that movie to them, that's an open door. That is an open door to your children. We're going to be talking here in Mark chapter 9. We're talking about a boy. A boy, yes. Satan does and can oppress your children. Can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Deliverance can be done on children, as we will see here in Mark chapter 9. I'm just going to read through it real quick. Mark 9, we're going to start at 14. Mark 9:14, it says, and when he came to his disciples, he saw a great multitude about them, and the scribes questioning with them, and straightway all the people, when they beheld him, were greatly amazed, and running to him saluted him. And he asked the scribes, what question ye with them? One of the multitude answered and said, Master, I have brought unto thee my son, which hath a dumb spirit. And wheresoever he taketh him, he teareth him, and he foameth and gnasheth with his teeth, and pineth away. And I spake to thy disciples that they should cast him out, and they could not. Let's stop there for a minute. We're talking about a child here. We're talking about a child. Look at some of the symptoms that the demon was causing in the child. Taketh him and teareth him, and he foameth and gnasheth with his teeth, and pineth away. And he spoke to the disciples. Taketh him and teareth, and he foameth at the mouth. Then 19 he says, he answereth him and saith, O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him unto me, red letters. And they brought him unto him, and when he saw him, straightway the spirit tore him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed foaming. Let's focus on that for a second. As I said, Jesus did a lot of deliverance. This is one of those times. When they brought him, they brought the boy to Jesus. And when he saw him, straightway the boy looked at Jesus, and straightway the spirit, say spirit, the spirit, the unclean spirit tore him, and he fell on the ground. The spirit made the child fall on the ground and wallowed foaming. He fell on the ground, and he was doing all this, slithering like a snake, and started foaming at the mouth. The spirit made this child do that just because the spirit saw Jesus. As we heard in that song, the demons tremble at the very name of Jesus, don't they? Just like it says here in 21, he asked his father, how long is it ago since came unto him? And he said, of a child. He's had this spirit for a while. And oftentimes it hath cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him. Look at that. That's suicide attempts. It's a child here. Child. The demon, the unclean spirit, it hath cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him, to try and burn him to death or drown him. That's what the spirit is doing to this child. Okay? But if thou canst do anything, have compassion on us and help us. Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. Red letters. What's important? Believe. Believe. Whatever it is you need. You need deliverance, healing. You have to believe that you can get that. And straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe. Help me with mine unbelief. When Jesus saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him, here we are, red letters, Jesus' words, thou dumb and deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him and enter no more into him. Come out. Come out of him. And the spirit cried. See that? Cried. When you hear me say that one of the symptoms of deliverance is a yawning or a crying or a screaming, that is what happens. These spirits, they cry when they leave. They yell, they scream. And rent him sore and came out of him, and he was as one dead, insomuch that many said, he is dead. But Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. And when he was coming to the house, the disciples asked him privately, why could not we cast him out? He said to them, this kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting. Demons can't oppress your children. I just read it. The demon made him foam at the mouth. Demon made him try and throw himself in the fire. Demon made him try and drown himself in the water. Demon made him tear himself. I don't know what that means exactly, but I'm assuming cutting himself. That's what I would assume, right? That's also happened with a guy with Legion in the tombs in Mark chapter 5, I think. Cut himself with stones, one of the symptoms of a demon. What's the point, you may ask? This is real stuff. And if you open your house to movies like Satanic Christmas, this can happen to your child or you. We don't want that for anybody, especially our kids. We got to be super careful. That's the point with our children. What we are letting them watch, what we are letting them listen to, read, see on social media, because it's all there. All this evil's everywhere. It's all around. It's everywhere. Can't get away from it. You can't. It's important to pay attention to what your children are looking at, what they're watching, listening to. Because it could be an open door, just like this child here that had to get deliverance from that evil spirit. Right? That's all I wanted to say about it. But it disgusts me. Just go look at the comments, seriously. Go find that post about that stupid movie and go look at the comment section. Anyway, Lord help us. Okay, so I just went through a story about how a child could get deliverance and can get deliverance because demons can be inside of our little children too. They can. So that's all I'm going to say on that Santa movie. Everybody again say, not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan.
Say, not today, Santa.
Not today, Santa.
Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan.
There you go.